Seguimos con la historia de Dragon Age de Veilguard. Creo que es el quinto día probando la historia de este juego. Juego de magia, aventura y obviamente también de guerra. Ahora vamos. Sacamos para arriba.
Wait, that room wasn't there before. I don't think.
Echando para allá. Corre, corre, ella para allá.
Therefore, Harding must have put my pack here. It makes sense. Better place to sleep than the infirmary. Guess I can spare a few moments to unpack my things.
Cogemos esto. Miramos acá en el menú. Acá se maneja mucho de cartas. Pues si yo les picho una. Un momentico, ubico la cámara como por este lado. Yo creo que por acá está bien. Sería para el otro lado. Un momentico, chicos. Vamos por acá.
Barrick and his life lessons. I asked him how we were supposed to.
No, prefiero colocar la cámara. No me importa.
Dob Solus, and he gave me this. Take a long, hard look at it,
creo que es el
kid.
enano. Sí, es el
It'll
enano que está
always
con
show
él
the
en el...
face of a hero who can get it done.
Echale un vistazo, chaval. Siempre te mostrará la cara de un héroe, capaz de terminar el trabajo. Intento estar a la altura, bonita historia, pero no. Qué bien me veo, ya está bien. Bueno, está.
I don't know if I see a hero's face, but it's a face that's seen a lot. Got a few new scars. Some that show up in a mirror, some that don't. But Varric believed in me then, and he believes in me now. I can do this. This piece is all that's left of the artifact that trapped Varric and the others in Arlethan Forest. The day we met. Only thing left of my time with the Veiljumpers too. Strife said he didn't want to see me again until I'd gotten some sense pounded into my head.
Dice, Fred dijo que no quería volver a verme hasta que hubiera algún resquicio de sentido común en mi cabeza. Hice lo correcto, como que fue lo justo.
I'll never regret saving everyone, but I probably could have been more apologetic about disobeying orders. I hope I can make it right with Strife one day.
Hay otro artefacto. A ver qué son.
The peddler gave me this after I saved his
Vendedor
caravan from
ambulante, no
bandits.
sé, después de salvar.
He was so impressed with the vitar that Canary wear to protect our faces, and the fireworks he saw at the Ravani festival. Said he had no idea my people were such accomplished alchemists.
Dijo que no tenía ni idea de a mi gente. Dijo que no tenía ni idea de que a mi gente se le diera también la alquimia. No sigo el conto. Le gustaba viajar como a mí. Intentaba ser amable, lo cual tiene problemas. No sigo el king.
He had fancy silks from Orlais, statuettes from the wilds down south. I could have listened to stories all night about places he'd been. Now I'm getting to see some of those places myself.
Hay más, yo no veo acá más cosas. Son 4. Acá está la otra. ¿Y ahora qué es?
Meditation upon the use of blades. Must have read this thing cover to cover a dozen times during weapons training.
Si me habría leído esto del principio a fin, una decena de veces durante mis entrenamientos con armas. ¿Qué tiempo de aquellos?
Working drills until I had the perfect strike ready to face anything. Everything came so easily back then. Right. That's better. Now, how do I connect to Solus?
Ahora, ¿para dónde cogemos?
Just Sleep or relaxing? Maybe if I clear my mind.
Ahora con el lobo terrible. Pero acá aparecer por ahí algo entre el agua. Eso es agua, ¿no? No tenía que hablar con este man, ese calvo, el man del inicio.
Back so soon.
Solas.
It must have been worse than I had thought.
Hello, Dreadwolf.
Ah, but perhaps I am mistaken. You may be here to correct me, to tell me that my concerns were unfounded. I am, after all, remembered as the god of lies, treachery, and rebellion.
Dice, al fin y al cabo soy el dios de las mentiras, la traición y la rebelión. Sí, lo recuerdo. Sí, me lo vas a restregar. Necesito información. Ahora me dice que de la mano arriba.
Depending on the story. And what story shall we tell now?
I need to know what the gods are planning.
You are asking for knowledge no mortal in this world is privy to. If I am to share it with you, I need to know what makes you the right person to lead the fight against Algernon and Gillenane.
Y si deseas que la comparta contigo, a ver por qué eres la persona adecuada para poder anunciar la ofensiva contra Arhan y Neneke. No lo sé, pero aquí estoy.
Someone has to do something. I may not be the right person for this job, but I'm the only one left.
So your call to action is that any attempt is better than none?
With the Veil Jumpers, I was in a dangerous part of the forest full of wild magic. My team got free, but not everyone did. There were a lot of people still trapped, including Varric.
So you went in, against orders, and freed them?
How'd you know that?
You helped Varric pursue me for the better part of a year. It would have been foolish not to learn about who was hunting me.
Then you know that if someone has to make a call, I'll do it.
I suppose I was not so different when I started.
Started what?
My rebellion against the Evanuris. The elven gods, as you call them. They wish to reclaim their dominion over this world. To accomplish that, they will need two things. First, the Blight. What exists in this world is a bare fragment of its power. The rest is imprisoned, until they release it.
Primero la ruina, lo que vamos no es más que un escudo fragmento de todo su poder. El resto está aprisionado hasta que la liberen. Vamos a detenerlos.
What would they need to do to free the Blight? And how do we stop them from doing it?
They will need to pierce the veil to reach the Blight's prison. My Lyrium dagger is one of the few artifacts capable of doing so.
We've already recovered it from the ritual site.
Excellent. Then they will have to make their own. That will give you time.
You said the gods needed two things, and the Blight is the first. What's the second?
Followers. They have called themselves gods. And what is a god without worshippers to sing their praises?
You think they want the elves back? I don't think the elven people will bend a knee to blighted murderous monsters.
Agreed. Algernon and Gillenane care little for the elves. They will find worshippers among those hungry for power. Tyrants and bullies. The cruel and the corrupt, who fear their own vulnerability and seize any chance to feel strong. If you hunt them, they will lead you to Algernon and Gillenane.
Si buscas a esa persona te da directamente a... Gracias.
Thank you. I'll go poke at the cruel and the corrupt, and we'll see what we find.
The Veravas, the lighthouse Soluvian, can take you anywhere, if you master its secrets. Have you done so?
Not yet, but we've got one of the Veil Jumpers working on it. She'll get it sorted, and we'll see how it goes.
Yes, I suppose we will. And when you speak with Varric, please tell him that I regret what happened.
que se arrepiente de lo que le hizo, lo apuñaló. Vamos al otro lugar a hablar con el equipo, para con Barry. Hablar.
So Solus told the truth about the gods.
You heard? It's bad, Varric. If you'd seen Demeter's crossing.
The team needs to act fast. And it can't do that with me leading from a bed. You've got to take point on this.
Dice, tienes que dar un paso adelante. No quiero tu trabajo. No puedo sustituirte. De manera de saber que...
I didn't come in here trying to take your job, Varric.
I know you didn't. But it's what the team needs right now.
You sure? They've got her because she listened to me.
Rook, when I put this team together, what did I look for? A detective to find the Dreadwolf, and a scout to get us the lay of the land. Exactly the people he'd expect me to recruit. Disciplined, predictable. And then there's you. Remember when we first met, kid? That first ill-fated Arlethan expedition. Not the recent one. Demons just kept coming for us. Dozens. Hundreds. But you didn't give up. You found a path out of that forest. Led us from the darkest depths back to safety. Lost that magic map. Pissed off some historians, but you've got a knack, kid.
For what?
Finding a way through the wildest shit I've ever seen. With a plan that no one expects. On the best day of his life, Solus wouldn't see you coming, Rook. And don't worry. I'll still be here to talk if you need me.
I'll let you get some rest.
You're gonna be fine, Rook. Hey, one last thing before you go. I've been racking my brain thinking of contacts that might help us with these gods.
You got any ideas?
Nothing. But being a leader isn't about having all the answers yourself. It's about knowing who does. Nev has connections to a whole world that Harding and I barely know. Might be worth talking to her.
Will do. Thanks, Varric.
Anytime.
A coger todo lo que se pueda.
Hey, Nev. Hi, Wisps.
Yeah, they're still here. But you're here for leads. You want allies to go after the gods? I've got places to look, if we can get anywhere but Arlathan.
Valara's working on it. What have you got?
Let's start with the angles we know. The gods are corrupt magic personified. Who do we hire to fight that? First, the Antivan Crows.
You want to fight gods with assassins?
Not just any assassin, their most feared mage killer, the demon of Virantium.
Bueno, dice Neve, no con cualquier asesino, con el asesino de magos más temido, el demonio de Virantium. Intriga.
Well, I'm sold. Now we charm the crows.
Fingers crossed. The demon got his nickname taking out blood mages and Venatori. From everything I've learned, the reputation was earned. I never uncovered his real name, and there's been fewer stories the last few years. But the crows would know. I can set a meeting with their bosses.
Organiza una reunión con sus jefes. Buen trabajo.
This is great. Thanks, Nev.
It's what I'm here for.
You said the crows were first. What's next?
A trip home.
Back to Minrathous.
Capital city and heart of Tevinter. An empire of mages that knows a thing or two about corrupt magic.
Tevinter authority.
Won't help and can't be trusted. Which is why we talk to the Shadow Dragons. They're a resistance group that fights slavers, blood magic, and imperial corruption. They've got eyes and ears everywhere, including mine. If the gods enter the Empire, we might get something. Besides, I owe them an update.
Dice, además tengo que ponernos al día. Sus amigos me valen.
These people sound great. I mean, if they're anything like you.
No one's as good as they seem. But they try.
So we talk to the crows in Antiva and the shadow dragons in Minrathous.
I wouldn't mind checking in on my neighborhood either. If Balara's ready for us.
Yeah. Should check how things are going.
Almost there. I just have to... Shit! Sorry.
Can I help?
No, I've got it. Mostly. Mirrors are funny things, aren't they? Reflections. They distort reality, no matter what you try. And there's the trick. Control that distortion. There you have it.
What is that place?
If I had to guess, it's the Fade. Another part of it, I mean.
Didn't Morrigan say this Alluvian could go anywhere? Didn't think that meant elsewhere in the Fade.
She called it the Fear of Us. Freedom of ways. I wonder...
Lo llamo Rebas, libertad de caminos, me pregunta.
Maybe Morrigan got this one wrong? Or misspoke?
Morgan can be a little inscrutable sometimes, but she chooses her words very carefully.
Some of the older texts talk about a place in the Fade where all the Alluvians meet. A crossroads where you could travel across all of Thedas in just minutes.
Right. We saw something similar when we were chasing Solus. I wonder if it's the same.
It is alike, and it is not.
Parece diferente.
Who are you? And how did you get here?
The wolf's fang. You carry it now. Old paths. A new journey. Through there. I will wait.
Well, can't tell if that's a trap or not. But we're short on options. One way to find out.
And it didn't feel dangerous, you know? almost more sad.
Tampoco daba sensación de peligro, más bien de tristeza.
We have no idea what or who they are, so let's be careful. We need to be ready for anything.
And we still don't know what this Illuvian's gonna do. One of us should probably stay behind in case it closes.
Good point.
Just tell us when you're ready to go, Rook, and then we can figure out what's going on.
Bueno, ganamos un premio, el agua que ganaste. Bueno, ya toca ir allá porque mucha... Ya misión.
Hello again. Who are you?
A caretaker. I go where I am needed, dweller. Now, I am here.
And where is here?
The crossroads.
Can you help us? I get the feeling this is no place to get lost.
The Evenurus hunger for the crossroads. Their influence is spreading. Blight, death, madness. They send their minions to claim this place. The crossroads is in a time of need, dweller. I cannot protect you.
You don't have to. If you're standing against the gods, then consider us reinforcements.
Bueno, ya, yo creo pelear.
Light, roots, and magical seals? What's through there? Yeah, this dog seems sturdy. So, you can ferry us to the other islands?
Winds await, dweller.
I'll take that as a yes.
We sail. The spirits here were driven out, refugees now from the gods' minions. I have summoned the guardians of the crossroads to protect them. Beware. The guardians repel all interlopers.
So we're interlopers too?
The Fater. That's where they're breaking through.
The gods are breaching the fate itself. We're under fire.
The assault continues! Got him in position!
the odds there?
The gods' blight and blood magic has sealed the way. Only their champion may open it.
A champion?
It dwells on this island. Challenge the champion and claim its essence. This path will open to you.
We're not alone.
We sail.
Are you one spirit who moves around, or different spirits who all look the same?
As needed, Dweller.
Right.
Places between. I see what unbinds. Bring it. The gods shall be denied.
Company, get ready.
Guardians can't hold them off for long. Is there something inside? Champion we're looking for. Watch yourselves.
the last of them?
That's the essence we need. It's cold. Oh, hope I don't have to carry it for too long.
As the gods' champion passed freely, so did you.
I didn't know this many Olvides still existed. Where did they go?
Time to find out.
Bueno chicos, esto ha sido todo por hoy. Recuerden suscribirse en el canal, darle like, comentar y nos vemos en un siguiente video.